Hi everyone, today I'm very excited because I got a new racket. This is the Astrox 88S Pro. It was just released in the All England tournament, and today I'm going to compare this with an older model, the Astrox 100ZZ. Okay, so both rackets are over here. I've always been a fan of the Astrox series, right? Because to me it gives great repulsion, the flexibility and the stiffness of the shaft is just nice. The weight and the weight distribution is just nice for me. And so I'm pretty excited to try this out today. Okay, so let's go. Wow, this racket really feels great in the smashes. Okay, I can feel my power being transferred and I can feel my smashes being more powerful, heavier. Although the racket is not exactly a lot heavier, maybe just a slight bit. Compared to the 100ZZ, I feel that this could be a bit more flexible. Okay, but there is also the weight distribution might be slightly heavier towards the head. I think that explains why the smashes feels better. Alright, okay, the next stroke I'm going to try is the defensive stroke. So I have my partner to smash me and I'm going to use both rackets to see how it responds. So far as I use the 88S, wow, it's a bit on the heavier side and I feel a bit slower. I also feel that the shaft might be a bit less control than the 100ZZ, although it still feels good. You know, every time I make contact I can feel the response and it really feels powerful. But at the same time, similar to the smashes, I just don't really feel that control in the shots that I give. Right? Although both actually have the same string tension, both are 4U, the only difference is just in the model of the racket. Okay, so compared to the 88S, when I use the 100ZZ, I can feel a bit more accuracy and a bit more control. I can feel the contact point better, and I think it gives me a bit more confidence to use the 100ZZ. Comparing these two rackets, when it comes to smashes, I think the 88 gives more power, but I somehow feel more confident that with the accuracy and the precision, I'm still more comfortable with the 100ZZ. Okay, so this has been a racket that I've been using for months. I bought it since it came out. I was using the 88S before that, and now I've been using 100ZZ for quite a while. Doing my defensive drills with this racket has been really something comfortable for me. I can place the shutter wherever I want it to be. When it makes contact, although it doesn't feel as powerful as the 88S Pro, I feel actually more confident because I know that it will make a good contact and I know that I can send the shutter where I want it to go. To me, I think that gives the 100ZZ an edge over the 88S. But for those who are considering between the two rackets, if you favor power, if you favor that response of the racket when you flick the racket and you make contact with the shutter, if you favor those over that precision and the control, then the 88S Pro is for you. Okay. So in the first two drills, right, the 88S Pro feels really powerful and it feels shook. You know, okay, shook is a Singlish word, right? It means it feels good, right? It feels like something that I would like to use if I favor power over precision. As expected, as I'm doing this pushing drill, it's the same thing where I can feel the responsiveness, but it just seems to be a bit too flexible for my liking, and it doesn't quite, to me, doesn't have that sense of control over the shutter. Okay. Yep. So I'm back to using my 100ZZ, and oh man, it feels so good to be using this to do pushing because every time I want the shutter to come down or I want to defend, I can get it to react or respond and send the shutter at exactly where I want it to be. Yeah, I think to me the choice is clear because of my playing style, but for those who are making a consideration, if you're looking for a more powerful racket, 88S Pro might be the one for you. Okay, and the last segment, I'm going to use it in the actual game and we're going to see how it fares. Okay, so I just played one game with this 88S Pro, and to be honest, I'm quite surprised because you know, the first few strokes, training drills, I favoured the 100ZZ more. But actually when I play the game, this 88S Pro actually responds quite well. I think that's because in my playing style there, it also includes a lot of smashes and a lot of pushing, and that really favours the 88S Pro. Right, the power that comes with it, with the slight head heavyweight distribution, wow, it feels really solid and it feels good to smash and tap with this racket. Yeah. Okay, so after this game with the 100ZZ, it's a familiar feeling. I love playing fast shots, you know, the pushes, the defensive flick and all that. Wow, it feels really good with this. But I gotta say that it really comes close to the 88S Pro. I think it boils down to what kind of opponent I'm playing with and what kind of game I would like to play. That gives me a lot of, the 88S Pro gives me a lot of confidence with my attack. Whereas this gives me a lot of confidence in my defense and my control. And given my playing style, I'm a player that actually defends more, counter attacks more, and not so good with the attack. This is something that I would like to have with me. Because of my playing style, I like the punches and the smashes, the power plays. I think the 88S Pro might be a racket that will help me to develop that more. Okay? So in conclusion, is it worth changing to the 88S Pro? I think it really depends on your playing style. If you're going for power, 88S Pro is the one for you. If you want control, you want stiffness, and you want quick responses, the 100ZZ will likely be the one for you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this has been helpful in helping you to make that decision on which racket to purchase. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.